The proverbial phrase, "the writing on the wall," refers today to a situation where the coming consequences are clear but are ignored. As the gates of the tribulation are about to open, the world is mesmerized by the whisper from the final song of Babylon. The stage has been set with the articles from the days of Noah and perversive Sodom as eternity's beck and call falls silent on the ears of those reveling in the new banquet hall. The marching from the premiere of Babylon in Genesis is taking a bow as the blade of the Messiah is sifting the heart of humanity. After the great deluge, Nimrod and the Tower of Babel rose to re-establish the evil one's world order, extending to the king and kingdom of Babylon. The gauntlet was set for the Lord of glory to raise the indictment upon the coming kingdoms of this world. The incredible prophet Daniel stood and refused the mandate of the king of Babylon, even facing death. Soon, the king of Babylon was given a nightmarish dream that horrified him by its mystery. The final hour of the final judgment of Babylon was revealed from a severed hand from the Lord of heaven. The hand wrote on the plaster wall in the banquet hall as they raged in drunkenness and gluttony, with no idea the conquering army of Medo-Persia stood outside their door. The shuddering words, Mene Tekel Perez, appeared, meaning, God has numbered the days of your reign and brought you to an end. You have been weighed on the scales and found wanting. Then the king's countenance changed, and his thoughts troubled him deeply with fear, so that the joints of his hips were loosened and his knees knocked against each other. King Belshazzar cried out for his astrologers and sorcerers instead of the Lord God and the prophet Daniel that he had forgotten. When Daniel was finally summoned, he replied, "Let your gifts be for yourself and give your rewards to another," as he gave the verdict. The fall of Babylon was sudden, sure, and in the midst of her worst blasphemies as they drank from the goblets of God's destroyed temple. Daniel's interpretation ended with the final manifestations of empirical Babylon that are assembling today with the same warnings. Your kingdom has come to an end, being divided, and you have been left wanting. From their fallen desires, they fell from within as Rome and the concluding empires of the dream. It is ironic that the American dream has now transpired into the American nightmare. Do we think we can escape the coming tribulation without being left wanting?
Humanity's heart has failed since we listened to the father of lies. As our leaders boast of having all the answers, do they even remember the questions? Faith in God has plummeted from a lack of faith in man, especially fathers. Yet are we looking up for our answers from our Father in heaven? May the Lord write on your heart His blessed assurance.